14th, 2014, while water skiing at Harrison Lake. And I pulled too hard and lifted my fin, so I hit the water face first and ended up unconscious and paralyzed in the water. They sent me to Royal Columbian Hospital, which is a trauma hospital here in Vancouver. I was in with 4 other people that were paralyzed in my room. I'm the only one that left without a wheelchair. Growing up, I was told a lot of things. You can't do this, you can't do that. I'm not good being told you can't do it because I will do it. You're my boy, aren't you?
Hello, I'm Stephanie Sturm, and I'm from Herbrechtingen, which is near Ulm, in the beautiful Swiss Alps.
My name is Daniela Lutz-Dutzi, and I am from Schemmerhofen, which is near Biberach and Ulm.
My name is Natalie. I'm 34 years old, and I am from near Stuttgart.
I had a car accident 15 years ago, and I've been in a wheelchair ever since.
I used to be a very active person who traveled a lot. I visited a lot of places, I did a lot, was very athletic. And then I got into a motorcycle accident shortly after my 30th birthday, which landed me in a wheelchair.
I had a motorcycle accident 27 years ago. As a result, I became partially paralyzed.
Our connection was the same hospital. We were at the same hospital at different times and became friends that way.
It's very important to meet up and exchange experiences. You get to learn tips and tricks from everybody and how everybody does things. Just exchanging experiences.
My name is Cecilia. I'm 51 and live in Labao, in this wonderful place. I've been suffering from multiple sclerosis for 21 years. I was diagnosed when I was 30. The thing that's difficult with this disease is that many of the symptoms aren't always visible to others, and they're not always predictable. So when I get up in the morning, I don't know. Will I be able to do what I plan to do today? Will I be able to get up? Will I be able to walk? Will I be able to do my shopping? Every day is a new thing. Having multiple sclerosis has impacted my urinary system and my quality of life.
When I learned that I was going to have to self-catheterize, I was determined to learn it as quickly as possible.
It's a hard thing to wrap your head around, right? Having to catheter all the time. At first, you're like, what? You're going to teach me how to self-catheterize? Ooh, how does that work? Ooh.
27 years ago, you didn't have this wide range of catheter products. It was quite difficult to find something tailored to your individual needs.
I was presented with a lot of products at the hospital. It was quite a challenge to decide what was the right choice for me because I didn't know all the options. I saw a lot of products. The products were great, but nothing really spoke to me as a woman. There was always something missing for me. And then one day, somebody from Hollister came and introduced Infyna Chic, and I was like, wow.
And I found Hollister. I was like, oh, they sent me these to try. I'll try them.
When I discovered the Infyna Chic catheter, I told myself, finally, someone understands our problem as a woman.
It's super easy to use. You don't have to twist anything. You don't have to do anything differently.
I felt taken care of and thought of when I got it.
I felt listened to, and that the aesthetic aspect of the product was taken into account. Despite having an illness, we want to feel feminine.
Nobody knows what's in there. It could easily be a makeup tool or something like that. It easily blends in with things, and you can put it back in the case after using it.
Cheers to Infyna. Cheers.
One thing that's very important to me with the Infyna Chic catheter is that with multiple sclerosis, I sometimes have difficulty with my fingers. They can feel numb and itchy. I can open it very easily with my thumb, like that. So at the end of the day, when I have difficulties, I have no problem with that. What is also important for me with the Infyna Chic catheter is to be able to put it back in its case after use and then close it without there being any leaks. And then I can put it either in the bin, if I have one available, or put it back in my bag and put it in the bin later.
And then once I've done everything I